Guys, 2023 is officially done. 2023 is a wrap.
Everything goes right. I can feel the breeze.
Today's video, I decided to prep for 2024. Closing this chapter, 2023, it was an amazing year. It was the year that I learned a lot of lessons. It was the year that I turned 18. Prep me. Hi guys, what's up? The way I'm looking out, you might be like, what's going on? Your girl is not feeling fine, and I just woke up from a nap. Two beautiful combos, so don't see anything. I'm going to self-reflect on the year and like how the year went, our goals, how we feel, the emotions, so that we can let go of this year to get prepared for the next year. This is a journal prompt on the screen that you could do to reflect on your year. I'm going to be doing this journal prompts and just writing how I feel about this year, how this year has been, and all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys later. Guys, the Hamatan is Hamataning. I rubbed the lip balm and my lips still look dry.
Everything goes right. I can feel the breeze.
And you see, I got a cold. I feel like the reason why I'm sick is because of change of weather. Let's start journaling. Hey guys, I just wanted to share like one thing I learned the hardest this year, and it is not to compare yourself with anybody. Oh, shocker! I feel like we hear this constantly. Comparison is a thief of joy. But the way I felt this year, normally we tend to compare ourselves to people. It should not be normal, but we tend to. But this one was so strong, and I promised myself that I'm not going to allow myself to feel the way I felt one time like that in this year. I'm like, I'm not going to make myself, because I felt like bleh. Like my friend would say, I felt, but is the word dirty not explained enough? I felt so. I promised myself never to go through that. See, my guys, don't allow anybody to tension you, don't allow anybody to pressure you. You're in competition with only yourself. Everybody's journey is different, everybody's at a different point in their life. So do not compare, my guys. Don't compare, it's not worth it. Like, you feel so poopy. You feel like just focus on yourself, focus on your own goals, focus on things, like do things that will get you far in your own lane instead of looking into other people's lane. So yeah, that's something I learned this year, and hopefully you take that with you next year, so that when you think about comparing yourself, like me, you promise yourself never to make yourself go through that, because it is not worth it, guys. Hi guys, not me re-recording this portion of this video again. I just finished talking and I watched the clip, and the audio was not even it at all, and I'm so freaking upset because I feel like most of the things I said there, if I'm to repeat it now, I'm going to forget most of them. In this portion of the video, we're going to be talking about goal setting, and we're going to be setting goals. And we're not just going to be setting goals, we're going to be setting system-based goals, because if you read Atomic Habits by James Charles, that book I have been reading it for 12 years. Why? I just feel like it's not just a fiction book that you just read. This one you need to read, take notes, apply it to your life. It's not just a read. Well, I know 2 years is a lot, but it's not just a book that you just read and like forget about it. So probably I should read that book again this year properly. So before we start talking about setting goals, and let's look at my previous goals for 2023. The first one is to get closer. If I'm looking down, sorry, it's my phone. No, get closer to God and try to like involve Him more in my life than how He is already. The next one was to learn a new skill, guys. Did I? Honestly, I did not, and we go again next year. The next one was eat healthy and work out. Guys, this is 50-50. Like, when I'm at home, I will eat healthy. I know I'm eating good meals. But when I'm in school, it's just like relative. Like, how will I say it? Like, I tend not to eat healthy like that. I eat good, but like it's like 50-50. Like after school stress and everything, coming back to thinking about cooking is a lot. So that's why I load my stomach on noodles. Check my system, is it Gary and Indomie? So yeah, I would say I ate healthy for most part of the year. I also still ate a bit unhealthy. There are times where I eat only once a day, twice a day. Then working out, at the beginning of the year I worked out, I was doing workouts, but was I consistent with it after that? No. October I started doing pilates and stretches because I just wanted to move my body. There was no goal necessary. I was just working out because I just wanted to move my body because I felt like I spent most time sitting down in class when I come back from school. My cousin is sleeping, my baby cousin is sleeping, so I don't want to wake her up, guys. I spent a lot of time sleeping, a lot of time sitting down in class and in the hostel. So I just do between 10 to 20 minutes pilates workout, and I felt good. And I think without even wanting results, I started seeing results. And I'm like, okay, oh well, I mean, it comes with exercising. So yes, next one was find a new hobby. Did I find a new hobby? No, my same hobby is still making YouTube videos. That's the only hobby that I have at this point. Yes, only YouTube. So I probably should find more hobbies next year. Read more books this year. Did I? Yes, I read more books than I did last year, guys. I read about 11 books, I think. I would have read more, but in the midst of reading a particular book, I would go 80% to read the book, and I would delete it for personal reasons. So I read more books this year. Hopefully I could read more books. So people might see 11 books are little, what do you mean you just read 11 books? I'm a student, guys. I cannot leave my academics and can't be reading fiction and non-fiction books. So the little breaks that I have, I try to read books, or that's also a hobby. So it's actually a hobby. Yes, but it was already a hobby I already had. It was not it was a new hobby. So 11 books is something, guys, and 11 books is a miracle. As a student, to be reading books that's not your academic books is a miracle. So yes, I read more books this year. Hopefully we'll do more next year. Another one is be consistent on YouTube. Due to unforeseen circumstances, that was really not possible this year, and we go harder again. We go harder next year, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we do that next year. So now we're going to start setting goals for the new year. I'm just going to make a draft on my notes, then later after this video I'll properly make those goals. Also, I'll advise you to pray before you start, so that God will lead you. Pray that God should lead you while you're setting your goals, and you're not just setting goals amiss, if you get what I mean. Okay, so let's get into the goal setting draft for me, and I'll just tell you guys how I'm going to do them. So basically, I'm going to write some of the goals that I'm going to do this year, and later I will now break them down into small actionable goals, and I'm going to spread it monthly. Those actionable goals, I'll break them to weekly goals, and those weekly goals, I'll break them into daily goals. And I'm going to set the goals quarterly, so that at the end of every quarter of the year, or at the end of every quarter, we can review the goals, and that way we can achieve our goals better. So one of my goals, like I said, is to get closer to God. I don't know why I did that, to God. So let's write that. Get closer to God and even more intimate relationship with Him than before. The second one is do more soul winning. I feel like I did that last year, but I didn't do it as much as I would have wanted to do it. Working out more. Okay, reading more books than the previous year. So let's say at the end of this year, and I read let's say 13 books. So I have to read more than 13 books next year. So I'm going to find a new hobby. It can be sports, can be anything. Learn a new skill. Post more regularly. I feel like that one is really. I want to post more on my social media platforms. I feel like last year, this year, 2023, I didn't post anything on Instagram, guys. My post on my Instagram is the one from 2021. This 2023, guys, I'm going to 2024. That's how many years? That's a lot of years. That's a lot of years. So I don't know. I don't know. I want to put. I feel like Instagram is not. I don't want my TikTok to be that deep. Like, some people plan, like the way people do YouTube, some people do TikTok like that, like they plan videos and the rest. Like, obviously I will plan videos, but I want it to be something I can just pick my phone and do one phone video and just post. Like, it's not really not that deep. Like, I don't want it to be serious. I want it to be my fun, place. YouTube is already my fun place, but you get what I mean. And also for Instagram, I want it to be where I just take pictures and just post. Like people plan to take pictures, like people go to restaurants to take pictures and the rest. Like, that is the way it is for them, like that's their job and the rest. But I don't want it to be that deep. Like, I want everything to be fun and light-hearted. I don't know if you understand me. So I want to post more on my social media platforms, and this one is really shaky for me. It's a really shaky topic for me because, guys, I don't know. So yeah, I'm going to break, like I said, later on my personal time, break each of them into actionable goals. Let's say, for example, more sewing. So I can say, okay, I'm going to be going for outreach every week. I can now break it daily that, okay, I'm going for outreach, let's say Tuesday, or I'm going for outreach on Saturday. Different things. You get to break it down. Like, let's say reading more new books. I've been reading more books than I did last year. I can break it down like, okay, I will read 3 books every month. That means in a week I should read how many pages, or how many books a week, or how many pages a week. You get, I don't even understand what I'm saying. So just some more goals. I'm going to add more goals to this, but I just feel like I have to sit down and brainstorm. But these are just the one that I can, like, that I already knew that I was going to add to the list because of my previous year goals. But the others, I'm just going to sit down and brainstorm, so that you too do that. Brainstorm. Okay, guys, so that's that about the goal setting. And yeah, make sure to set realistic goals. You're a student, for example, and you want to read more books, but you're a student. You now say, I want to read 200 books. I'm sure some people are doing it out there, but on my own side, it's kind of like impossible. Like 200 books, even 100 books is even a lot, But there's some people that they have the freedom and the free will to do 100 books, 200 books, and if they set that amount, that goal, then that's okay for them. But even when you're a student and you're doing that, you're not being realistic. And at the end of the day, even though, let's say, you now read more books than the previous year, but you did not reach that amount, you now start feeling like you did not achieve your goal. So set realistic goals. Don't set goals because everybody is setting goals. Set goals because it's like your goal, you get. So yeah, I think, guys, I'll be seeing my little babies. Mama's coming back in another portion of the video. Yeah, stay jiggy. Hi guys, so today we're going to be taking actionable steps towards our goals this year. So I decided to read Atomic Habits by James Clear. If you have not heard of this book, are you really in this world? Are you existing, or you? Anyways, this is a book that talks about how to build habits and all that. So I'm going to try and finish this maybe before the year runs out. So you should probably read Atomic Habits. It talks about how to build goals. Not even goals, sorry, how to build systems to achieve your goals or something like that. Yeah. So I'm going to read this and see you guys later and share a few things I read. Obviously, I'm not going to finish the whole book, but
So basically, this is something that I learned from the book, and I used to use like from other YouTubers. Basically, habit stacking. So habit stacking is like, okay, your routine I already have, then you now add the good habits together. Let's say I always listen to podcasts, and I want to exercise more. Like I want to do Pilates more. So anytime I do Pilates, anytime I listen to a podcast, I'll do Pilates. Stack your routine, like the routine you have already, with the habits like you want to add into your life. I don't know if you get what I mean. So that's that important thing that I learned. So habit stacking is one way of keeping habits or improving habits or adding new habits into your life. It is it is a bit much later, and I want to share like a few things that I learned from this book. So I'm just going to relax so you guys should also relax. So the first thing is, do not focus on setting goals, but focus on building systems, because you don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. Like you can set, okay, I want to be a billionaire. If you're not going to set systems to work like towards being a billionaire, you're not going to reach that goal. You will fall back to the systems that you don't even have. Have goals. Goals are essential in the sense that it gives you direction on like what you want to do, but you should actually focus on the systems that help you know the process, the journey towards the goal. That way, even after you've reached your goal, you still keep on doing it. Then second one is that if you're making a habit, you want to do something, let's say you want to, for example, exercise more, make it obvious. Like it talks about a bunch of things you should do, but like this one really stood out to me. You should make it obvious. Let's say you want to work out, you want to exercise more, bring out your workout mat, keep it like where if you wake up you're going to see it, and then you're prompted to do it, or to arrange your workout clothes nicely beside you. Or if you want to read your Bible more, keep it beside your bed. If that's the first thing you want to be reading every day, like keep it beside your bed, so that when you wake up you get this cue to read your Bible. And the next one is, becoming the best version of yourself requires you to continuously edit your beliefs. Habits are the compound interest of self-improvement. Getting 1% better every day counts for a lot in the long run. Basically, it's not about perfection, just to get 1% better every day, and then we add it together, or like add all the 1% together, it gives a bigger result. So it's just to get 1% better every day. So I already made my vision board. I made the desktop version, and I now made my phone version too. So I just went through Pinterest and like found pictures and things that are like pictorial representation of like my goals that I want to focus on this year, and I used Canva to join them together and make my vision board. I think that's all I want to say. So thank you guys for watching today's video. Make sure to subscribe if you want to. No, actually, not if you want to. Subscribe, like, comment down below maybe some of your goals this year, so that some of us can keep you accountable and ask you, how far have you been going on that thing that you were saying you were going to do next year? Like, how is it? Have you forced to keep them? So comment down below. I hope you guys have the best year ever, and I hope that you make good use of your year. And with that said, I'll be seeing you guys in my next video. Happy New Year.